Hey everyone, excited to dive into AI video creation tools today.
Yeah, this should be fun.
We've got some great sources you sent over. One's a text excerpt kind of giving the big picture.
Right.
And then a YouTube video where a creator walks us through his favorite tools.
Mm-hmm.
Should give us some good perspective, right?
Absolutely. I think what's blowing my mind is just how many different tools are out there.
I know, right?
It seems like whatever you need, whatever your skill level, there's something for everyone.
It's kind of overwhelming just looking at the list of names from both sources.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got Synthesia, V.io, Pictory, HeyGen, Canva, Colossian, Runway, CapCut, InVideo, Video.ai, OpsClip, Descript, Spotter Studio, 11 Labs, and Adobe Podcast.
Wow, yeah, that is a lot.
It's a mouthful.
It is. But don't worry, we can break it down.
Okay, good.
If you think about it, some of these like Synthesia, V.io, Pictory, HeyGen, Canva, Colossian, and InVideo all focus on this idea of text to video.
Oh, interesting.
Which is pretty amazing when you think about it.
Yeah, what is that exactly?
Yeah, so basically you type in what you want, like a script or even just bullet points.
Okay.
And the AI takes over, creates the visuals, the avatars, sometimes even the voiceover.
Hold on, so you're telling me someone like me with zero filming experience could make a professional-looking video?
That's the idea. It's all about making video creation accessible to anyone.
Wow. The text excerpt had some pretty cool examples, like how Synthesia lets you customize avatars.
Right, so your videos have a unique look.
And V.io does multilingual subtitles automatically.
Huge for reaching a global audience.
Exactly. That's incredible.
It is.
But what about people who already have video footage and need help with the editing part?
Oh yeah, there's a ton of AI tools for that too.
The YouTube creator we watched seemed pretty excited about that stuff.
For sure. Tools like Video.ai, OpsClip, Descript, and CapCut are all using AI to make editing way faster and easier.
So things like cutting clips together, adding music.
All that, plus things you might not expect, like transcription, even background removal.
Wait, AI can remove backgrounds now?
Yep. The creator was raving about Descript's AI green screen feature.
No way.
You can isolate a subject and change the background even if you filmed in your living room.
Wow.
Pretty slick, right?
Super slick. What other cool stuff can Descript do?
This one's a bit mind-blowing. You can edit the video by editing the text transcript.
What?
Yeah. Delete a word in the transcript, it's gone from the video.
Yeah.
Add a sentence, it's in the video.
Hold on, so I wouldn't have to mess around with those complicated editing timelines.
Not with the script.
I could just work with the words.
Exactly. Much easier for a lot of people.
That's wild.
And then there's CapCut, which is free and packed with AI features.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it even does auto captioning with all these different animated styles.
Yeah.
And get this, it's got AI avatars that can read the captions aloud.
AI avatars reading captions. What will they think of next?
It is pretty impressive.
Seriously impressive. Sounds like AI is changing the video creation game.
It really is.
Even for people like me who aren't exactly tech wizards.
100%. And it's not just about the technical stuff.
Right.
Remember Spotter Studio? That one's all about content strategy.
Oh, yeah, for YouTubers, right.
Exactly.
The creator was using it to come up with titles, thumbnails, even video hooks. He said it helped him analyze what his competitors were doing.
Smart.
And then, plan out his whole content calendar.
It's like having a little AI assistant who understands YouTube and how to make videos that work.
That's amazing.
Yeah, in a world where everyone's creating content, that kind of edge is so valuable.
I can definitely see why he loved that tool.
Me too.
So we've got AI that helps you create videos from scratch, edit them, even plan your strategy.
Right?
Is there anything AI can't do at this point?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
We still need that human element, the creativity, the storytelling, the heart, you know?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
AI can help, but it can't replace that spark. So it's like we've got these incredible tools, but it's still up to us to use them wisely.
And responsibly. That's something both sources brought up.
You mean like the ethical side of AI?
Exactly. There's potential for misuse.
Yeah, like deepfakes, spreading misinformation, all that.
It's powerful technology, so we got to be thoughtful about how we use it.
Definitely. So much to think about.
Isn't there?
It feels like we're just starting to grasp what AI can do for video.
We are, and it's moving so fast.
I know. It's a little mind-blowing.
That YouTube creator mentioned how much the tools have changed just in the past couple of years.
Really?
Imagine where we'll be a few years from now.
Makes you wonder, right? What do you think the future holds for AI in video?
Ooh, that's a big question.
I know, but you've got me curious now.
Well, one thing that's really interesting is this idea of even more personalization.
Personalization. Like what?
The text excerpt talked about hyper-personalization,
Yeah.
where AI could create videos tailored to each individual viewer.
Wait, what? Like, my favorite YouTuber's video could look different for me than it does for you.
Exactly. Based on things like what we've watched before, what we're interested in.
Wow. That's both amazing and a little creepy, isn't it? Like, how much does AI know about us?
Right. That brings up all sorts of questions about privacy and data that we need to be thinking about.
Definitely. Okay, so we've got hyper-personalization. What else?
Another trend that's really cool is the idea of AI-powered interactive video experiences.
Interactive. What does that even mean?
Imagine watching a video where you can actually make choices that influence the story.
Like, choose your own adventure.
Exactly. And AI could power that, adapting the video in real time based on your choices.
That would be so cool. Like video games and movies all rolled into one.
Yeah, the lines are definitely blurring.
It's amazing to think about all the possibilities.
It really is.
I feel like we've gone from mind blown to mind exploded at this point.
Haha, I know what you mean.
So much to unpack.
For sure. But before we go too far into the future, I think it's important to circle back to the tools that are available right now.
Good point. We can get caught up in all the what ifs.
Yeah, and there's so much you can do with AI for video right now.
Absolutely. That's what makes this whole deep dive so valuable.
Definitely. We're not just talking about some distant future.
Right, we're talking about tools you can use today to create amazing videos.
Exactly.
No matter what your skill level is.
I encourage everyone listening to explore these tools, experiment with them, and see what works for you.
Great advice. So, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, what's the biggest takeaway so far?
To me, it's the sheer accessibility of it all.
Accessibility.
Yeah, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, there's an AI video tool that can help you.
I love that. And I think it's the perfect segue into our next part.
Oh, yeah.
Where we'll take a closer look at some specific tools and how to use them.
Sounds good to me. Ready to dive in.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's dig a little deeper into some of these individual tools.
What?
You remember Synthesia, right? The one that makes videos from text using those cool avatars?
Oh, yeah. The one where you don't even have to be on camera. That one blew my mind.
It's a game changer, right?
Totally. Especially for people who hate being on camera or just want to keep their branding consistent. You know,
Makes sense.
without having to show their face every time.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And the YouTube creator we watched said it was super easy to use.
Oh, yeah.
You just type in your script, pick an avatar in a background, and boom, Synthesia does the rest.
Wow. And it can even do different voices, right?
Yeah, they have a whole library of voices and accents to choose from.
So I could create like a whole explainer video or a marketing campaign,
Yeah.
and it would sound totally professional.
That's the idea.
That's amazing.
And speaking of marketing, V.io seems like another really powerful tool.
Oh, yeah. That's the one with the AI-powered subtitles.
Exactly. It can automatically transcribe your video and create subtitles in tons of different languages.
Over 100 languages, right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. It's incredible for reaching a global audience.
It's huge, especially for businesses or creators who want to expand their reach.
Think about it. You create one video, and V.io basically translates it for the whole world.
That's incredible. No more hiring expensive translators or anything.
Exactly. And the creator mentioned that V.io also makes it super easy to add your branding to your videos.
Oh, cool. Like logos and stuff.
Yeah. So you can create a really consistent brand identity across all your videos.
That's smart.
It is. It's like having a built-in marketing team right in the tool itself.
Totally. Okay, what about Pictory? That one sounded really user-friendly, even for beginners.
Pictory is definitely a great option if you're looking for something simple and intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the text excerpt highlighted its ability to turn written content into videos like blog posts or articles.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you could repurpose content you've already created.
Exactly. Just paste in your text, and Pictory automatically creates a video with visuals and music.
Wow, so you can take a blog post that's doing really well and turn it into a video for social media.
Exactly. And it helps you optimize the video for different platforms, too.
Oh, cool, like YouTube and Instagram and all that.
Yep. It's like a one-stop shop for repurposing your content and getting more mileage out of it.
I love that. Okay, so we've got tools that let you create videos from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
We've got tools that help you translate them and add your branding. And we've got tools that let you repurpose your existing content.
Right.
It's amazing how much you can do with AI these days.
It really is. But let's not forget about the tools that focus on the editing side of things.
Oh, right, like Descript. That one was mind-blowing.
Descript is definitely a game changer. That whole idea of editing video by editing text.
It still blows my mind.
Yeah.
Does it really work that seamlessly?
The YouTube creator swore by it.
Yeah.
He said it's super intuitive. You literally just edit the transcript and the video changes accordingly.
It's crazy.
It's pretty amazing. You can delete words, add sentences, rearrange stuff, and it all reflects in the video.
Wow. And I think it can even remove filler words automatically, right?
Yeah. Which is a lifesaver for a lot of people.
Including me.
We all have those moments, right?
Totally. But it's so cool that AI can help us with those little imperfections and polish our content.
It's like having an AI editor on your shoulder.
Exactly. Okay, so Descript helps you with, like, the actual content of the video.
Mm-hmm.
But what about things like the audio quality? Are there tools for that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Adobe Podcast seems to be the go-to for audio enhancement.
Adobe Podcast. Okay.
It uses AI to clean up audio, remove background noise, and even make your voice sound richer and more professional.
Wow, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for creators who don't have access to fancy recording equipment.
It really levels the playing field, right?
Totally. So anyone can create high-quality audio no matter their budget.
Exactly.
It's amazing to see how AI is democratizing content creation.
I know what you mean.
Making it easier for everyone to create professional-looking videos and audio.
It's empowering.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've covered tools for creation, editing, audio enhancement.
Yeah.
What about tools that help with the bigger picture, like strategy and planning?
Well, Spotter Studio is all about that, right? Especially for YouTubers.
Oh, right. Spotter Studio, the one the YouTube creator was so excited about.
Yep. He was using it to analyze his competitors and figure out what kind of content was working.
And to identify trending topics, right.
Exactly. It's basically an AI-powered research assistant that helps you understand what's hot on YouTube.
That's so valuable.
Yeah.
Because it can be so hard to know what to create, especially with so much competition.
It can feel overwhelming, for sure.
Totally. And Spotter Studio takes the guesswork out of it.
It does. It analyzes data, looks at trends, and gives you insights to help you make smarter decisions about your content.
I'm starting to see why this creator was so obsessed with it.
Me too.
It's like having an AI coach in your corner, guiding you every step of the way.
That's a great analogy. It's all about giving YouTubers the tools and knowledge they need to succeed.
This whole AI video creation thing is pretty amazing when you think about it.
It is, isn't it?
It's not just about automating tasks, it's about empowering creators.
Exactly. And I think it's important to remember that AI isn't meant to replace human creativity.
Right.
It's here to enhance it, to give us superpowers, to help us create content that's more engaging and impactful than ever before.
I love that. It's like AI is giving us these incredible tools, and it's up to us to use them to tell our stories.
Exactly. So as we've been talking about all these tools, are there any that have really stood out to you, like ones you're personally excited about?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There are so many cool options.
I know, right.
But I think Descript really blew my mind.
Yeah, that text-based editing is pretty revolutionary.
It is. And then Spotter Studio. I love the idea of having an AI assistant to help me with my YouTube strategy.
Those are great choices. They both represent the cutting edge of what AI can do for video creation.
Totally. I mean, I guess the best tool really depends on what you're trying to achieve, right?
Absolutely. Your needs, your goals, your creative style, all of that plays a role in choosing the right tool.
That's a good point.
But the good news is there's something out there for everyone.
Exactly. Okay. So before we move on to the last part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I'm curious about something. We've talked a lot about what AI can do, but are there things it still struggles with?
That's a great question.
Like, are there limitations to AI when it comes to video creation?
Well, AI is still a pretty young technology.
Sure.
So it's constantly learning and evolving. But I think one area where it still has room to grow is in understanding human emotion.
Emotion.
Yeah. Like AI can generate amazing visuals. It can even write scripts. But it doesn't always capture those subtle nuances of human feeling and storytelling.
That makes sense. It's like AI can create the framework, but it still needs that human touch to bring it to life.
That's a great way to put it.
So even with all these incredible AI tools, human creators are still essential.
Absolutely. We bring the heart, the soul, the unique perspective that AI can't replicate.
I love that. It's a reminder that AI is a tool, not a replacement for us.
Exactly. And as AI continues to evolve, I think we'll see an even greater emphasis on collaboration between humans and AI.
No, interesting.
like each leveraging their strength to create something truly special.
I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Me neither. But for now, I think it's important for all of us to remember that the power of storytelling still lies within us.
Mm-hmm.
AI can help us tell those stories in new and amazing ways, but it's up to us to bring the creativity and the passion.
Well said. So everyone listening, as you explore these AI video tools, remember to embrace your own unique voice and vision.
Don't be afraid to experiment, push the boundaries, and see what you can create.
The future of video is in your hands.
That's right. Ready for the final part of our deep dive?
Let's do it. All right, so we've talked about all these amazing AI tools for video creation.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
We've got tools that write scripts, edit videos, even help you plan your content strategy.
It's incredible how much AI can do these days.
But I'm curious, where do we go from here? What's next for this whole field?
Well, the YouTube creator in one of our sources said something that really stuck with me.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
He said that we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with AI and video.
Wow.
He talked about how much the tools have changed in just the past couple of years.
It's true. It feels like there's something new every week.
Exactly. So imagine where we'll be a few years from now.
It's mind-boggling, Russ. What are some of the trends you're seeing that might give us a glimpse into the future?
Well, one thing that's really exciting is this idea of hyper-personalization.
Hyper-personalization. Okay, you're going to have to break that down for me.
So basically, imagine AI that can create videos tailored to each individual viewer.
Tailored. What does that mean?
It means your favorite YouTuber's video could look completely different for you than it does for me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, based on things like our watch history, the topics we engage with, even our social media activity.
So instead of one video for everyone, there could be millions of slightly different versions.
Exactly. It's like AI creating a custom video experience just for you.
Wow.
Pretty wild, right?
That is wild. But how would that even work? How could AI create so many different variations of the same video?
That's where AI's ability to analyze data comes in.
Oh, okay.
It could look at your past viewing habits, the things you like, the things you don't like, and use all that information to create a video that's designed to keep you hooked.
I mean, that's amazing from a content creation standpoint.
Right.
But it also feels a little bit creepy.
I know what you mean. It brings up those questions about privacy and data security that we talked about earlier.
Like, how much does AI really know about us? And should we be worried about that?
Those are important questions to consider as these technologies become more sophisticated.
Definitely. It's like we need to find the right balance between innovation and responsibility.
Absolutely. But getting back to those future trends.
Okay.
Another one that's really cool is the idea of interactive video experiences powered by AI.
Interactive. Okay, now I'm really intrigued. What does that look like?
Imagine watching a video where you can actually make choices that influence the storyline.
Like, choose your own adventure, but for video.
Exactly. You could decide what the character does, where they go, how the story unfolds.
Wow. That would be so cool. It's like video games and movies all rolled into one.
That's what's so exciting about it. AI could make those kinds of immersive experiences possible.
It would totally revolutionize storytelling and viewer engagement.
And then there's the potential for AI to be used in virtual and augmented reality.
Oh, yeah. Hadn't even thought about that.
Imagine watching a video where you can actually step inside the scene
Whoa.
and interact with the environment.
Like I could be in the video game or the movie or whatever.
Exactly. And AI could play a huge role in creating these realistic and immersive experiences.
I'm officially mind blown.
It's a lot to wrap your head around, right?
It is. It feels like the possibilities are truly endless.
They really are. And as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
We've talked about how AI can write scripts, create visuals, edit videos. But what about that spark of creativity? That human element that makes a video truly special?
That's such a good point. AI can give us incredible tools, but it's still up to us to tell the stories, to connect with our audience, to make those videos meaningful.
Exactly. So as you explore these tools, remember that they're just tools.
Yeah.
The real magic comes from your own creativity, your passion, your unique perspective.
I love that. It's a reminder that AI can enhance our creativity, but it can't replace it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So to everyone listening, go out there and experiment with these AI tools. See what incredible videos you can create. Remember, the future of video is in your hands.
Absolutely. This has been an incredible deep dive. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise.
My pleasure. It's been fun exploring this topic with you.
And to all our listeners, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into the world of AI.